Tower blocks first appeared on the UK landscape in the early 1950s as expansion went up rather than out. bpha has 14 blocks in Bedford, all approaching 60 years of age and in need of renovation. But with the Grenfell disaster still in sharp focus, safety is of paramount importance, as is retaining the trust of those who live in the blocks. Sarah Lockett has more.
High-rise living may not be everyone's first choice since the Grenfell Tower fire in 2017, but here in Bedford these blocks are popular and they're being assessed for refurbishment. Residents will be consulted where necessary.
What Grenfell did was it reminded everybody of their responsibilities. Now, whatever we do in those blocks, and at the moment we're evaluating what the options are, you have to do it from a customer-centric point of view. Not only because you have to guarantee that the customers are happy for what alterations you make, you've got to ensure that they'll be happy with the homes that you end up with at the end of it.
The bpha Housing Association owns 14 tower blocks in Bedford and 18,000 homes in total between Oxford and Cambridge. It's planning to regenerate the exteriors here to last the next 30 to 50 years.
It's trying to find homes for people that are thermally comfortable. Fuel poverty is a big issue for us and for all our residents at the moment, so we're trying to make them as thermally efficient as we can.
It's really important to refurbish them because they've had 60 years worth of use so far, and it's really important to bpha that we get more use out of these blocks. They're great homes and they're in great locations in Bedford, so it's a real opportunity to make a real difference to the environment.
Communication with residents is key, and feedback also comes through resident inspectors such as Sharon Bryce, who checks repairs and upgrades have gone smoothly.
Hello, my name's Sharon. Residents tend to open up to you and feel relaxed because the first thing I always say to them is, hi, my name's Sharon and I'm a resident with bpha too. So if there are any issues, they do tend to be able to communicate with another resident, because sometimes, you know, vulnerable people or elderly, they don't feel that they can actually say, oh, well, I wasn't quite happy.
A stone's throw from that block is a blooming example of community engagement. Resident Jim Robinson runs this city garden set up by bpha.
What I like about gardening is you can produce something from a tiny little seed and you watch it grow and you watch somebody come up, buy it, take it away, eat it and come back a couple of days later and say, that was beautiful, I want some more.
As well as regeneration, the association is also involved in new build. This is Clay Farm near Cambridge, home to some of the 3,000 new properties bpha is building over the next 5 years. This local centre is already open, but creating a community from scratch takes real partnership working.
It's about getting out there, speaking to people, winning them over sometimes and actually encouraging them to step forward, kind of trying to unearth those community diamonds that we know are out there that we can polish up and actually give skills to enhance their ability to actually do things in the community.
One issue hampering house building here is poor transport infrastructure. Bedford, where we are now, is about halfway along the 66-mile tech corridor that runs between Oxford and Cambridge. But road and rail links along this corridor are very bad, and that creates big problems both for business and for housing.
When we're looking to build new homes, you've got to try and understand where those people are going to work, what their travel plans are, and at the moment the infrastructure just doesn't really allow you to move between the major sort of towns around us.
But with the promise of better road and rail links, the new town of Northstowe is going ahead near Cambridge, containing some 300 bpha homes.
There is a high demand for affordable homes, especially in and around Cambridge, where you can easily pay over 10 times your income for properties in the area. So affordable housing is that chance for people to be able to have their own home at a price that they can afford.
Housing associations, we build or are responsible for the building of about 1/3 of all properties in the country. And we need to really sort of make sure that people understand exactly what our purpose is. Any surpluses that we build and the profit that we create just gets put back straight into sort of building new homes and providing new services.